So around 4 months ago or so, I went to a consultant with pain in my lower stomach, and the consultant confirmed that I had 2 hernias. At that point, I pretty much freaked out because I was needle phobic and hospital phobic, and the consultant advised me to get the hernias rectified by doing keyhole surgery. That put me into shock, to be honest. At that point, I looked into hypnotherapy. I'd had it done before, previously, like years beforehand, for fear of flying. Didn't really connect with the hypnotist, so it didn't really work too well. So I wasn't going to go back to that hypnotherapist. However, I spoke to the consultant and asked him to put me in touch with someone. He recommended Sharon, very highly recommended her. And from the instant I met her, it just felt natural, like connected with her, trusted her, took on everything she said. She really paid attention to detail, took down why I was scared of needles and hospitals, exactly every single point of it. And by the time the operation actually came round, I actually felt really confident and comfortable around needles. Sharon was absolutely brilliant. She taught me how to, stop bleeding, not bleeding, and it's mesmerising, the stuff that I've been taught along the past 2 months. Absolutely incredible. I'd never been to a hospital before, really. Never spent any time. I've managed to avoid it for 26 years. And Sharon met me at the hospital. I just felt really relaxed, knowing that Sharon was with me and knowing that what we'd done in the past couple of months or so. In the back of my head, I knew everything was going to be okay. I also knew that we'll get through it and I'll come out in 5-6 hours time, done it. There was no doubt. Previously, when I've been into hospital for a blood test, I went there half-heartedly. I always knew that it would be a massive challenge, a massive task ahead, and possibly I wouldn't get it done. But my mentality this time completely changed. I knew I was doing it, I knew I was getting it done. I just saw myself walking out of here in 6 hours time, maybe in a bit of pain, but knowing it was done. To be honest with you, it really works. Your mind controls everything, and with Sharon, I think I've learned a whole nother side to life and what your mind can and can't control. I genuinely believe now, your mind can control everything. Stop you bleeding if you want to a certain extent, control your heart, sweating palms as well. We had a session here where my palms are sweating and she made me imagine it was under a heater just after I've gone to the toilet, and literally they just cleared up, they just went dry. So it really has shown me how much your mind can control it. And I just remember waking up after the operation and Sharon was next to me. We spoke, and just felt really comfortable in a surrounding that was so uncomfortable for me previously. And I remember walking out the hospital was the proudest and the most emotional moment for me, because knowing that you've conquered a fear that you've had for 26 years, I've had to avoid, going into hospitals to see families for God knows how long, and but thankfully to Sharon, yeah, it looks like it's conquered, and I'm really, really thankful.